In the last video, I showed you how to make the tongue and how to make the mouth. In this video, I'll show you how to prepare the mouth with the fold in the centre, ready to attach to the head. The mouth has a cute little bulge, so it looks like it's been squashed. In the purple example, you can see it even more clearly, how it's bulging here to make it really look like it's been squashed. I'll show you how to make the fold in the centre of the mouth, and that makes this top and bottom bulge. At the end of step 4 in the pattern, you should have a nice big round mouth with the tongue already crocheted into round 2. There are 56 stitches in the mouth, and when we get to step 6 and you make the head, you'll see that there are 40 stitches in the head. It looks way too big. It will be folded in half, but it still looks too big. Trust me, it's not too big. This is how you make the mouth bulge the way it does for the pattern. What you need to do next is to fold the mouth in half, flush with the tongue, not through the centre of the magic ring. So fold here flush with the tongue, and you'll see that one side is larger than the other. This side will be the top side of the mouth, and the smaller side will be the bottom side of the mouth. Find a way to mark. You can use yarn or whatever you like. I'm using pins here. Mark the first stitch on the top side and count around 29 stitches and mark the last stitch on that top side. Then mark the stitch beside it. Here on the bottom side, count around 27 stitches and mark the last stitch there. We're going to sew straight across the centre here. If you crochet the same as me, you'll have a slight crescent shape here, which means you'll have a little wedge on this side, a little wedge on that side, and you'll be closer to the edge at the tongue. When you sew through the tongue section, make sure you sew through the lower part of the mouth, through the tongue, and through the upper part of the mouth to keep the tongue as secure as possible. When you sew across the mouth, sew into the stitches beside the ones you've marked. So go into the next stitch here, and on the other side too, go into the one next to the one you've marked. So as you see, we're going to be losing 4 stitches in the sewing. At the end, you'll have 25 stitches on the top, and you'll have 23 stitches on the bottom. My sewing technique is dreadful and I'm embarrassed about it, so I'm not going to show you, and I don't want to waste your time anyway. So what I'll do is I'll just sew up through one side, across a stitch down, across a stitch up, all the way across, and then go into the opposite way on the way back so that it's nice and secure. I've just finished sewing across the bottom of the mouth. There's a nice neat fold in the centre now, so the mouth won't stick out, but it will bulge the way that we wanted it to. I sewed my yarn tail in a little and tied it off so that it wouldn't come sticking out of the stitches in the mouth. It'll be hidden inside the face. And I've moved my stitch markers up to the first and last stitches on each row for the top and bottom sides of the mouth. The top of the mouth has 25 stitches and the bottom of the mouth has 23 stitches. Now that we've made the fold in the mouth, we only have 2 steps to go. In the next video, I'll show you how to make the head and the neck and attach the mouth and legs as we go. Click on the link to go to the next video, or you can go to the playlist to find whichever video you need.